I'm Tony from Imagine Architecture. Now you might recognise this house by the yellow doors. So this is the Beach Street property that we did a walk around through mid-construction. So client has moved in and in the process of moving in. So we're going to go have a look at the ventilation system of this place. So it's a Stiebel Eltron mechanical heat recovery ventilation system. House is built to a very airtight standard, and here we are in the hallway. We've got a standard hallway cupboard, as you can see, shelves and stuff. But what we've got in here is a ventilation unit, and you can see those two pipes at the top. So they there's another two behind them, but one pipe brings in the fresh air and the other pipe takes the stale air out. And so that stale air that's getting drawn out of the house passes over a heat exchanger element, and that allows us to temper the incoming air, which is particularly important in winter. Now what happens with the ducting, if we come into the bathroom, the extract ones, we've got these little grills around the house. They're very discreet, they're not like your traditional enormous ventilation grills that you're used to seeing in bathrooms. And we'll have another look at one here in the living room. And there we go, so that looks very similar to the recessed downlights that we've got, so really nice and discreet. And the purpose of the ventilation system is it allows us to get clean, fresh air even when the house is locked up. So when the house is locked up tight, either because it's winter and we want to keep all the warmth and the energy generated and we don't want to open the windows and lose all that heating, and so we can still bring in fresh air and move the stale air out. And through these little ducts, here's one in the bedroom in the corner. And so that way we're basically creating healthy, balanced air change throughout the property, throughout the day, continuously. It's not noisy, you don't feel a draft, and it just allows these buildings to breathe beautifully, perfectly for their human occupants.